everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
I'm going to file a charge against you for harassment. You're a nuisance in the village of East Hampton.
Please keep your finger out of my face.
Please arrest him, officer.
Okay, we're going to sign a complaint.
Yep.
You understand? He's willing to sign a formal complaint stating that he harassed him.
Okay, well,
Waiting outside the restaurant, calling on the phone.
I was actually having a conversation with this nice young
Here's
lady.
a cell phone record. This guy called me. I can very easily prove it. He called me on my cell phone.
Is calling someone against the law?
When you threaten him and harass him,
I threatened you? I recorded the phone call, so be careful.
Okay, well, you harassed me. You called me up. What are you doing?
How did I harass you, if you don't mind me asking?
Just by calling me.
No, what did
you're
I...
not calling me for business. You're calling me to f*** with me.
No, not at all. No. I'm walking down the street with my wife. Down the sidewalk.
Listen, this guy is... I want him locked up, and that's it. Okay, arrest him.
Yeah.
Okay, he's been looking for trouble, and he's going to get it.
If it only worked that way, Mr. Wallace, you'd be king. But that's not the way the world works.
But I'm not looking to be harassed.
Can I speak to you privately for a moment so I can give you my side of the story?
He's saying his side of the story here. You say your side of the story.
Okay, that's fine. If he'll let me speak, because he keeps cutting me off. Can I speak now? Is that okay? Sure. So this is my wife. I'm walking down the sidewalk with my wife. One of your officers was writing parking tickets, okay? So we're walking down the sidewalk. I was planning on going around here to Main Street and just taking a walk, enjoying the weather with my wife, okay? Mr. Wallace comes out of his gallery, yells over to the officer whose name I can't remember, but I will, says, "Hey, here," points at me, right? So the officer says, "Oh yeah," right?
Look at that. That's ridiculous. Oh yeah.
Yep.
And I wasn't coming out of my.
No, it's not ridiculous.
I did say something. Where was I?
Didn't say it. I thought.
Okay, but where was
the cameras? The witness that doesn't lie saw you. Okay,
I'm a private citizen. I'm not one of these.
Oh, you can say anything you want, but I can't. How does that work?
There's a difference between.
Anyway, can I continue explaining my side of the story to you? This is why I'm asking you to be in private, because I'm not going to be able to get a sentence out completely.
Continue.
Okay. So he yells out, "Is here." The officer says, "Oh, I see that." They wave to each other. The officer goes and gets in his car and leaves. Okay. So I walk down.
So why do you assume that that's you, though?
Because he pointed right at me.
I never.
What do you mean? I'm 50 years old. I know when somebody's pointing at me and talking about me.
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
That's
because he knows he's being a
objective. And so
maybe the name.
Let me know when I can finish.
Go ahead.
You done for a moment? Okay. So then what I did was I turned around and I walked back down towards Terry's gallery because I didn't see where he went. I was just going to ask him why I have a new name and where that came from. He's got a sign on the door that says, "I'm at John Pappas Cafe. Here's my cell phone number." So since he's not there and I did not want to come to John Pappas Cafe and create any kind of a disturbance, I called his cell phone number, which is publicly posted on his door.
Art buyer? You don't look like it.
I'm not an art buyer at all. No, I'm an art creator. Yes. So what I did was I called him up and I said, "Hey, Terry, how are you? I'm just wondering why my new name is..." And he started yelling at me on the phone, which is also recorded. Started yelling at me on the phone, "Listen, I'm an ex-Marine.
And I'm not going to tolerate your...
I'm not going to tolerate your crap. I'm going to have you arrested." Locked up for what? What's the crime?
Harassment.
What's the crime?
Harassment.
He says it's harassment.
He says it's
waiting outside the restaurant, calling me on the phone.
It's going to be a civilian complaint.
When he's not a complaint.
Making a phone call is harassment?
Yeah. It's his word against yours.
Okay. No. It's his word against the camera.
Okay, that's fine. But that, if this is the way that it's going to go, and he wants you arrested for harassment,
I want you. What's your name and badge number?
Officer Kachanaz, shield number 72.
Okay. Before you say another word, I want your supervisor here. End of story. Get a sergeant here. Okay. And you better watch yourself because you're dealing with qualified immunity.
412 headquarters 727.
Let's stick to the law. You just walked up with a little attitude.
You're harassing me. You're outside of...
I called you up to ask you a question, sir. A Marine should be able to answer a question.
No.
Sure I can. You posted your phone number on the door of your business. You posted your phone number on the door of a business that said call.
I'm going to tell you something right now. What you're doing is...
for him posting his phone number and him using it to ask, "Hey, why are you calling me?" But you're not really using a phone number. The phone number is actually intended for him to contact if they need services, but he's not contacting them for services. Somebody was talking about, because I said I watched these First Amendment. I did a reaction to when these First Amendment auditors, First Amendment auditors, and he was like, you don't know, they're working for the people. They're exposing corruption and stuff like this. And I get it. This could be great because a lot of police don't know the law, and a lot of police do actively try to pin you up on some BS that's bending the law, and they will find a way to pin whatever they want to on you. So this could possibly make a lot of changes with officers understanding and knowing the law, but then again, you do not want them to know too much, because once they know too much, they'll use it against you. So this is exactly what this guy's doing, using the law against him. And he did not use his cell phone number to call for business. He actually called to be more of an agitator. He's already over to recording them, so now he's being more of an agitator, and that's what they are. You could slice it any other way. Yes, it could be beneficial, but at the end of the day, they're there to agitate people and to sue the city for a violation of their rights, their civil rights, if the police violate their civil rights.
Okay, as long as you have someone's consent, but you can't pull up here and start to wait for people.
What do you mean I can't pull up here?
Started it by calling him a dick.
This is the officer he was speaking to. I'm sure you'll deny it, but when I was walking down the sidewalk with my wife,
Jason, you didn't let me finish. You asked my name and shield number.
You gave me your name and shield number. I told you I don't want to hear another word out of you until your supervisor gets here. Are you a supervisor?
What does that have to do with what I'm talking to you about? The supervisor?
Because you're not handling this situation appropriately, and that's my opinion. So we're going to get your supervisor here. We're going to get you straight up.
Do you have anything better to do with your life?
What I do with my life is not your
Do you have
opinion.
anything better to do?
What I do with my life is not up to you.
You know?
And you could have been, and you want to know something, Terry? I've known you for a long time. We have mutual friends. Luciano. Luciano's a mutual friend. Luciano's introduced us many times over the past 35 years. Okay. And all you had to do, if you had an interest in what I was doing, was ask me. And I would have happily explained myself to you. That's all you had to do. You didn't need to yell across the parking lot. No, you said to me on the phone, I'll be right outside the restaurant. I'm calling the police. So I'll... Yes, you did.
I said I won't. Yes.
Yes, you did. You said, I will be outside and I will call the police, and I will not run from the police. Since you're going to call the police, I came down here to wait for them so they wouldn't have to look for me. That's all it is.
Harass these guys, that's one thing. Because they have...
I don't feel like I'm harassing anybody.
Harass me.
I was not making a phone call to you was not a harassment. You posted your cell number in public.
Is harassment.
You told me you were going to come outside and call the police.
Exactly.
Sure you did.
I said I did call the police, and I said...
When somebody tells me they called the police on me, I'm going to stand here and wait. I'm not going to disappear. What do you want me to do, run away from the cops? I have nothing to run away for. I'm 49 years old, never been arrested in my life.
Well, today be the first thing.
Well, that's up to you.
Okay?
That's up to you. Civil lawsuits are
It's not a...
You better make sure you're doing the right thing. Because you posted your cell phone number in a public place and said, call for assistance. I needed your help in solving, in answering a question. I called you, and all you... Yes, it does.
Say call for assistance.
It says on it.
But it says it's calling for assistance at the business, not calling for assistance because you want to ask a question, why is he calling you a dick? That's not the same thing. That's actually...
John Pappas Cafe, here's my cell phone number. So I called. That's it.
If I were you, Mr. Gutterman, I'd find a different line of work.
You're not me.
Stop harassing
You're not me. You're not me.
Okay? You know, I don't
You're not
know what
me.
your problem is with
My father died 23 years ago. I'm not going to listen to what you tell me what to do.
I'm not trying to be your father.
You're giving me advice, telling me what I should be doing with my life.
Good
I mean,
free
come on.
advice.
You know what?
Free advice.
Do we have a supervisor on the way? Okay, good. Thank you.
Giving you good free
Hey, can I get your name and badge number, sir, please?
Really?
Yes. I'm asking you for your...
Ray-Ban. Shield 6.
Thank you very much. Wasn't so hard, was it? I'm just asking. Since you're here, can I get your name and badge number, please?
Officer Smith, badge number 78.
Thank you, Officer Smith. I've never been anything but cordial with you guys, and you know that. You can't name one time in the 35 years that you've known me that I've ever been disrespectful to you. Sure you have. Yeah, you don't remember. You've known me for a very long time. Yeah.
You did a small statement.
We met when I was 18 years old. No, so that was 32 years ago. I'm off by a few years. And Officer Smith here will tell you, I think in our interactions, I've been very respectful to you. We've been very cordial to each other. There's no issues. Mr. Wallace wants to walk through a parking lot yelling at people. That to me is harassment. And that to me crosses a line. Because I did not say anything disrespectful to you.
Did he say your name?
He pointed right at me.
He didn't point at you.
Oh, yes, he did. Yes, he did.
You have it on tape.
Yes, I do. I always record. Yep. There's a reason. And why are you asking if I have it on tape? You should know. You should know what you said.
Because I'm telling you that it's not.
The story's already changed 3 times. Review the tape. You'll see a copy of it.
Yeah, man, what it do, man? Hey, this I could not sit there and go back and forth with this dude. I would actually leave. I would be like, man, you know what? This is not even worth my time. I cannot physically, mentally take on this crap.